Hey everyone, thank you for coming back. I'm doing this video today for those of you that are interested in saving money. I'm doing a book review. In this book review, I'm going to talk to you using David Bach's method. And this is the Automatic Millionaire. The question that you want to ask yourself, do you want to be rich? Do you want to retire richer? Do you want to have enough money to help yourself and others and make a difference? If your answer is yes, check out this book. I found it at my library. It's not a new book, but it's not an old one. The method certainly isn't old, and that's the Automatic Millionaire. David Bach gives you a one-step method. The rest is automatic. Not so long ago, I did a video, and in that video, I repeated over and over, pay yourself first. In that video, I gave you example after example on how you pay yourself first using a different dollar amount in different circumstances. And Box tells us to examine our expenses. I've also done a video on where you examine your expenses on a daily basis, like buying lottery, buying cigarettes, buying beer. I used those examples in another video. What I'm trying to tell you here is think about what you're spending. Look at this. If you save $5 a day for 30 years, you would have $54,795 at the end of those 30 years. What if you save $10 for 30 years? At the end of that period, you will have $109,500. Think about if you invested that. You could be a millionaire by the time you retire. Bach's bottom line is this. This is his bottom line. Pay yourself first. Make it automatic. Bach recommends that you using pre-tax as an option. Deposit your paycheck automatically. Set up a direct deposit. Fund your rainy day emergency. Speaking of rainy day, right now as I do this video, the hurricane Elsa is out in the ocean coming towards us here in the Tampa Bay area. At this point, we don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, let me go on with the video. So you set yourself up an emergency fund and a rainy day fund. Fund your dream account automatically. Pay your credit card bills automatically. Interest rate is according to Bach, interest rates or waste of your money. Pay all your monthly bills automatically. Schedule all your utility bills following these steps. Get on a path of financial freedom. Are you paying yourself first? Are you paying yourself first? The Automatic Millionaire, a powerful one-step plan, gives us a chance to live and finish rich, according to David Bach. He uses what is called the Latte, folks, the Latte factor. You go to work, right? You make money, right? You spend money, right? You repeat, right? You repeat, right? You repeat, right? Notice how it always come back to go to work. Why do most Americans have so little saved? Besides equity in homes, and most people don't have a saving. Most people don't have a saving. Why? We waste a lot of money on little things. On little things. Saving. You think about this. The lotto. I'm going to keep repeating that. Latte. To get your attention, partly because my mind is on that storm out there. And the other part is the fact that latte really is the answer in the magic of this all. The latte factor. In other words, Bach says, for an example, you buy a coffee, and at the time he used $3.50 as a coffee amount, $1.50 as a bagel. So together that's $5, right? And I said earlier, if you save $5 for 30 years, you would be over the moon into $109,000, $10 at 109,554 at the end. You're having breakfast now. This is just $5 for breakfast. Don't think of anything else. You haven't had lunch yet because we're still in the breakfast mode, right? So Bach says we owe, so off to work we go. Now, we have bought our coffee. That's the latte. Now, you get to work. Instead of your money working for you, you are working for your money, right? People magazine quoted as saying, a latte spurred is a latte earned. I would have liked to have said a latte spent is a latte earned. Or a latte saved is a latte earned. But I'm repeating what People magazine said. What is a latte factor? What is it based on? It's actually based on a 10-year thought. And in his seminar, Bach says a young lady asked him that question. And he stopped in his track and he said, your ideas are good. The thought were, how did the lotto factor work? He just suggested saving $5. As I said earlier, we're talking about $3.50 for the coffee latte and $1.50 for the bagel or whatever you want. So you take all of that money and then we come up with $5. Think about this. If you added a juice to it, that's almost $4. And you added a power bar, you're almost to $11. $5 for 150 months is almost $2,000 a year. Again, $5 for 150 months, almost $2,000 a year. Say you put your 401k match you. In other words, they match that amount. You could have almost $1,742,000 and $1,742,000, almost $1,800,000 by the age of 65 with the company matching. So those lattes are costing you almost $2 million. You know, when we think about it that way, it's frightening. But most people don't think about it that way. They look at it, well, I'm on the way to work. I'm in a hurry. So let me stop and get some coffee, maybe a bagel or donut or whatever. The thing of it is, we don't look at it that way. But Bach says, look at it that way. In the Latte factor, I keep saying Latte, the automatic $5 latte and a muffin times 7 is $35, which is $150 a month. That's just on coffee and a donut or muffin, whatever. For 1 year, you could have saved $1,885. In 2 years, double that. In 5 years, $11,616. In 10 years, $30,727. These are staggering amount of money, and all we can remember is I had what for breakfast? A cup of coffee, a latte, and I had a muffin or I had a bagel. That's all we can think about because we don't see it in that volume. But look at it in 40 years. In 40 years, just buying what I just said, you could have $948,611. That's a lot of money. He goes to show us that the 10% on a daily basis, all of this stuff that Bach is saying to us, don't worry about the fact that I just might have said lotto instead of latte or latte. Don't worry about that. Worry about this. Worry about the fact that you could be a millionaire if you just started looking at the small amount, the small $5 here, $2 here, $12 here. These add up, folks. They add up. So, look at the key. The key is recognize what matters. It's not how much you earn, it's how much you spend. Now, I didn't stumble over that. I might have stumbled over latte, but I didn't stumble over that. You know why? Because we are talking about big bucks and we look at the little things. Take the latte factor challenge for just 1 day out of 30. Think about what would happen if you did it for 14 days. Decide right now that you can live on a little less and start saving today. Check out the latte challenge in this book. And the book is The Automatic Millionaire. Pay yourself first. The secret to creating lasting financial change is to decide right now, this day, this minute, this time, this hour, to pay yourself first. He says, forget about budgeting. Forget about get-rich schemes. But make it a part of your daily routine. Your check comes how many times a month? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Pay yourself first. Do it automatic. Decide whether you want to be poor, middle class, or rich. Choose the right amount. Pay yourself first. Now, as I close this, I want to say to you, first, I want to thank you for listening. And second, I want you to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Pay yourself first. Bach is saying, do it automatically. Thank you for watching. Be kind to yourself and others, and have a fantastic day. Love you. Bye.